What are your thoughts on ITX systems? Is the price premium worth it? This is a classic, it depends. We're going to make that t-shirt made up. But look, it really does depend on what you're looking for, what you want. I've been building ITX type systems since they were a thing. It was always a fun, exciting thing to do back when, well before I was doing YouTube, we were making them. And yeah, I sort of have, I don't know if a love-hate relationship with ITX systems. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but I guess what it boils down to is I'm not really the right person for an ITX system, at least for my main system. So I've made ITX systems that I use as home theater PCs. Really cool in that setting. Yep. It fits in either, your entertainment cabinet TV type thing or whatever it is you may have, or behind the TV. You put it there, you connect everything up, and you forget about it. It just works. So that's nice. But as a main system, I've dabbled with the idea a few times, but I always enjoy the build initially, sort of love the system. It's always so impressive what you can put. Like we did those, what were they? The Computech systems. You've still got yours.
I've got mine somewhere around here.
Just
down there, actually.
Yeah. Saw it floating around before. That was a lot of fun to build that live stream. I really enjoyed that. And they worked a treat, like so much better than taking a laptop. So Tim and I made a little slim ITX editing rig. We took a monitor and
it's over here.
It worked brilliant. But then when I got home, I tried sort of repurposing mine for things, but just found it too limited in what I wanted to do. And also upgrading the CPU, then thermals became a bit of a problem. So I've always found them, I guess, to sort of try and get to where I'm going with this, just impractical for my use case. Very cool initially, but then when it comes time to upgrade something or whatever, I can't be bothered. I end up pulling it apart, leaving it in a mess, and just put it in a normal system because, well, I've got plenty of room. So, and obviously I'm using a Threadripper system, which we did another live stream for and built that. So if you've got a need and a purpose, they're worth the premium, because if you only have enough room to fit something like that on your desk or wherever it may be, then that's all you can do.
It's kind of like I find it very similar to sort of the gaming laptop argument.
Yes, it's like, that's a perfect,
It's kind of, it's never going to be as good as a full desktop because you're taking away potentially performance if you can't get enough cooling in there. It's much more complicated to do the build. It's harder to upgrade, all that sort of thing. So from all those perspectives, if any of those things matter to you, want the best performance, the easiest upgradability, then you wouldn't choose to make an ITX system.
Yeah.
But for people that need the portability or need this space, then it does make a lot of sense and makes sense
it's even
pay
like
the premium.
When people say, for my home computer setup thing, I'm tossing up between getting a laptop or a desktop.
Yep.
And it's always like, well, do you need to take it anywhere? No.
Yep.
Obviously get a desktop then, because it's just way better. But if you have to take it somewhere and you have that need for the mobile aspect of the device, then you get a laptop. And similar argument with these. If you need it to be like small and compact or whatever, then you get that. If you don't need that, then this is not a practical solution. You don't use that, because when it comes, time to upgrade, or they're more difficult to cool, they're difficult to upgrade, and I always ultimately end up, I think 6 months down the track, when I wanted to change something or do something with it, I always end up being disappointed. Yeah, because it's just more fiddling around and difficult, and I don't know, it sort of loses its magic. I'm not sure what it is, but I think it boils down to the fact that I don't need a small computer.